Local support for News 6 has been provided by the Northwest Ohio Educational Technology Foundation, Bowling Green State University, and the members of WBGU TV.
Hi! We're the 6th grade class of Ottoville Elementary School, home of the Big Green. Welcome to News 6!
Hi, I'm Dina Ditto from Ottoville Elementary. Welcome to News 6. With today's first story, here's Jeff Landon.
Today's first story highlights the age of new technology in our school. Neil Bentley gets all mic'd up for News 6.
And another part, Jamie? Okay.
Ottville School is being wired for sound.
What are mini microphones?
Mini microphones are a little microphone that we wear in the classroom, and we also wear then a battery pack. And the purpose of it is to have the microphones, our speakers up on the wall, and as the teacher talks, the sounds come from all directions. And it helps the students hear whether we're facing them or whether we're not facing them.
How did the system begin at school?
The system began as a county-wide system, which Ottoville decided to be a part of it. And here they start mostly in the primary grades.
What are the benefits of the mini microphones?
One of the benefits is it puts it about 10 decibels above the regular classroom sounds. So students who might have an inner ear infection or who are annoyed a lot by room noises, shuffling of the feet and other things, are able to hear better. And another benefit is it saves the teacher's voice a lot.
Can you tell us anything interesting about the mini microphones?
One of the things that I find interesting is that I used to have laryngitis a lot, and the last 5 years laryngitis has really been cut down almost to nothing. Another interesting item is one day we tried it out. We went out to the playground, which is quite a distance from here, and we turned it on, and we had a couple students left in the room, and we talked, and it came back in. At party time, I think it was kind of fun to notice that the students picked it up when they wanted to run the games and talk to somebody, because that way they could get everyone's attention. Before that, they couldn't. You want to find out how you can get your remote.
Today's News 6 is produced by a 6th grade class of Ottoville Elementary. Ottoville is located about 25 miles northwest of Lima. It was founded in 1890 and has a population of about 830.
Our second story takes Luke Burkhart on a ride on some rails and into the world of train collecting.
I like that one. Oh, yeah, good that one.
Alan Hilbert's train collection is right on track.
Why do you collect trains?
I collect them because I always liked the real thing and I always wanted one. I collected them about 7 years ago.
How many trains do you have?
I have 16 boxcars and 4 trains. 2 of them are like trains in the olden days. They have a smokestack. One of them's black, the other one's green. Then the other 2, one of them's a Santa Fe, it's red. And my biggest one, it's black, and it has the most power.
Where do you keep your trains?
I keep them down in the basement. I have them in a special room. I keep them on a shelf, some of them, and I keep my better ones on the track.
How did you make the track?
I first laid it out, and then I nailed it down, and then I put stone on it, and then I put glue in that, and then I made some mountains. Got some plaster, wiped it on that, and then there's this ground. It's fake ground, and you mix water with it, and then I wiped that on, and then it dried, and then I put grass over that. I tried to make some trees, but they were hard to make, and I made one that turned out okay. On my bridge, I made these blocks, and I put plaster over those. And I took a sharp pencil, I carved bricks in it.
This week's Kid View question asks Ottoville's 6th graders what success is. Here's what we found out.
Hi, I'm Jan reporting for News 6. Today our Kids View question is, what does success mean to you?
Success means to me doing a flip and not falling over.
Success to me means owning the biggest baseball card collection of Chicago Cubs in the world.
Success means to me owning a 50-foot limo with a jacuzzi in the back.
Our last story knits, stitches, and sews News 6 into Lucy's Crafts. Mandy Byrne brings us the report.
Crafts, 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 and more crafts. What got you interested in making crafts?
When I retired in '79, I decided I needed something to do. So a friend of mine taught me how to crochet and a granny stitch. And from then on, I made the ripple stitch and the shell stitch afghans, and that's how I started.
Can you tell us about the different kinds of crafts you make?
Well, I make baby quilts and baby pillows and sofa pillows, and make stuffed animals. I make butterflies and make fancy wreaths for the walls, and I make little jewel boxes and baby afghans.
What is your favorite thing to make?
Geese outfits. I make quite a few different kinds. I make Cincinnati Reds, and I make the Christmas outfits, the Gulf outfits, the bonnets, the rain outfits, and at the holiday seasons I make the witch outfits, pilgrim outfits, and these patterns we design ourselves.
Do you sell any of the crafts that you make?
Yes, we take them up to the parish hall when they have their craft sale, and people buy from there. And sometimes people call and ask for different things to make. And during Christmas time, the Mr. and Mrs. Santa Claus are very popular. And on Halloween, we have the large witch, and she is very popular. Easter time, we have the Easter bunny basket, which is really good. And most of all, the stuffed animals are good all year round.
That's all for this week's show. Join us next time when St. John's Napoleon visits News 6.
Guys,